Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hi, best friend, best friend, best friend.
Why are you being weird?
I'm not. Yeah, so what's up?
Well, you said you wanted to talk to me.
Oh yeah. So for now on, I'm calling snakes danger noodles.
Um, what?
For now on, I'm calling snakes danger noodles.
That's what you needed to talk to me about?
Yeah,
What is it? Why are you calling them danger noodles?
because how like they have fangs and they and venom, so they're dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like noodles. They're like that. They're animal noodles.
Wait, so what you needed to talk to me about so badly this morning was that from now on you're calling snakes danger noodles?
Correct. Affirmative.
That was the important information that you were mad at me. You were, and what time did you call me this morning?
I don't know. As soon as I woke up, I guess.
So the first thing you did when you woke up was call me?
I think so.
And why is that?
to bother you and tell you about the danger noodles.
So was that a dream you had?
No.
Okay. So you wake up. Let me tell you what time it was. Okay. Um it was 7:30 my time, AM, and you said I'm going to call Wes.
Yeah, tell him about the danger noodles.
And then you messaged me a bunch of times cuz and what did I always what are Wednesdays? What are Wednesdays for me?
They're your busy Pee Wee Herman
They're my
days.
busy Pee Wee Herman day. So on my busy Pee Wee Herman day, where I'm
Hmm.
busy, you are
Yeah.
insistent on talking to me so that you can tell me what again?
That I'm calling snakes danger noodles.
I mean, that is vital information. That is something that I would not want to miss. Could you
Yeah,
imagine
but
if?
I did sprain my toe though.
Okay,
Like I'm
so
in extreme.
so main. Well, okay, you kind of buried the lead. So the main topic that you needed to tell me about was that from now on you'll be calling snakes danger noodles. That's thing one,
Yeah.
right? And then
And then
thing
thing two,
thing two is what?
that I went to the doctor and I have my toe is sprained and yeah.
Which doctor did you go to? A toe doctor?
No, I went I went to a clinic that I always go to like whenever I'm sick or anything.
Like a urgent care?
It wasn't urgent care, it's just like a just like
Like a VA
it's
clinic?
like it's a health clinic.
And what do they say to you?
Well, they asked me how and and I said I was singing and dancing and then I tripped over my stationary cycle and they asked if I was making a TikTok.
Wow, they asked that, and what did you
Yeah.
say?
I said I was making a video but not for TikTok.
Was it a spicy video that you were making when you hit your toe on the exercise
Icy
bike?
video. No, I was singing and dancing.
What song were you singing? La La
A
by
similar
Ashley
song.
Simpson. What was you singing?
A song in Simlish.
Oh, let me hear it.
No.
Cybersweet speaks can speak in Simlish. I don't know if Cybersweet can sing in Simlish, but I know
Yeah, well,
Cyber.
they copy me, and I don't want to talk about people who are literally obsessed with me and they copy me and they're so jealous of me. Like I will literally say I'm a soccer player, and then they'll be like, I'm a soccer player champion.
Oh, Nugs kept talking about how, I can ride a tricycle, and I don't
All
believe
right,
that.
whatever. I'm not talking about people because I literally hope they all die, and I hope they suffer like on a very, very, very like what's it called? Like very severely, like like
You know who
Final
also was a
Destination when they
pacifist?
like slowly
Martin
die.
Luther King Jr. was also a pacifist, and I remember his quote: "If they smack you on the
All
right
right, I
side."
don't care. I don't
But
care.
we're
All right,
talking
this
about Martin Luther
conversation
King,
is done.
Jesse.
What? I'm not. I don't want.
You
you're
waited.
annoying.
You
You're stupid. You talk to a little girl. You talk to a little girl. Okay. That's what you do. And that's disgusting and disturbing. And it's really annoying when people are like, do you talk to Wes? But he talks to little girls. And I'm
That
like,
who
yeah,
says
well,
that? Wait,
I
who
don't know.
says that? Can you tell me who says that, please? I want to know.
Well,
That's
people, well,
really
they don't say little girls, but they say, a child,
wow.
because she is a child. And it's so fucking funny. So she, on her social medias, you know how I called her out for using filters and stuff.
Yeah,
So
them.
on
Yeah.
her, yeah, so on her Instagram, like recently, I think maybe like 5 days ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. Because whenever I said it, know I said it last week, but then after, so every single picture on her social media is like sparkles, stars, rainbows or whatever bullshit. Not rainbows, not that I've seen, but like you know what I mean, just like things like in front of her face, like so it morphs her face and everything. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so she used a beauty filter instead. So no sparkles, just the beauty filter, and you could tell because of the lips, and there's a little like her eyebrow looks different. So it's just like funny though, because she can't even just be herself and she has to use filters on every single fucking photo. Um, so it's just, but anyway, I don't want to talk about people. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying,
Let's not
that I
talk
just wanted
about.
to call you about the danger noodles
So
and
that's what you needed. I mean, you waited hours to talk to
danger
me so you could tell me
noodles.
about danger noodles.
Danger noodles.
What's your plan for the day?
Well, I'm resting my foot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do they give you? What do they give you for it?
They didn't give me anything. They said I could pick up ibuprofen.
Honest? Really?
Yeah,
They said you can go pick up ibuprofen.
yeah. So
Did they like shoot you up with anything?
no,
Oh, see,
just
I would
said
have went
this.
to the
They just
doctors
gave
at
me
Dr.
instructions
Feelgood.
on what to do and stuff
Valium.
and like blood flow and they said make sure that you are walking.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good idea.
so yeah. But so yeah, so that's that. And I cleaned up the mess. There's only like two little stains, and you can't notice unless you stare.
Let me
And
see.
there's no reason
Take a new picture because I saw the before. Let me see the after.
to.
Let me see the job that you did there. Let me rate those rug cleaning skills.
Well, there's still Comet on it.
They're still wait. You use Comet on the carpet?
Yeah, my parents use that.
If your parents went and jumped off of a very attractive bridge, would you follow along just because they did? You don't use Comet on a carpet. There's even a song about. There was a song in the '80s. Don't use Comet on that carpet. Don't you remember? George Michael sang that. George Michael Blues.
Mm.
Yeah, you don't use Comet on the carpet. You don't use now you could use like some baking soda. You use some of
Yeah,
that
I mean, I have several
and
different
vinegar.
things, but it looks pretty good. There's only like two. There's literally only two stains left. Meanwhile, there was like tons. It looked like a murder fucking scene.
How did you get so
Um,
much on the like when you
because
cut?
all right, so this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you. So I was singing and I was like, "It's sola posa boogie, na sola asa boogie," and then I fucking tripped right here. I'm doing a reenactment on the phone.
All right,
You
well, be
can't see it,
careful.
but then
Watch your feet.
and then I tripped and it hurt really bad, but I didn't know it was bleeding, so I continued the song because I was recording. And then I all of a sudden like I just felt like blood coming out and I looked down and I'm like, holy shit. And I like it started really hurting really bad and I lifted my foot up and it splattered.
It splattered. Holy,
Yeah, like it was like coming out like
Chihuahua. And so what song is that? What is it? What are the lyrics?
none of your business.
Wait, you're singing the song in Simlish and you won't tell me what it means?
Yeah, well, because I
How
don't want
that's
to.
so rude. None of your business. No, imagine if
You're annoying.
Beyonce.
But anyway, I sent you the picture. It's almost done sending.
Are you down in the basement right now?
Yeah, I tried to, yeah, because I'm home right now.
You
I was
can't
about to
work
go
with
out.
that
Actually, like
injury.
what I was about to do is I was thinking of getting some food and just camping out for a bit. Um,
Are you
just
gonna call me
Russ
when you're
and
camping? Wait, you mean like camping out in the
camp,
house, right?
right, like yeah, I'm gonna like set up some snackaroonies and get some iced tea and chill out and get high. I have a little blunt, so
Yeah, just really do something different for the day.
Yeah. So yeah, because when I just want to heal it for today, and then I'll be um back to work. I was going to work today, but then I literally, after everything happened and I put my foot in a shoe, I was like, oh fuck no.
Oh yeah.
First of all, you saw my foot, right? It
I
has all the
did. Yeah, I
bandages
saw
on
the
it.
bandage on it.
And plus it's swollen. So on top of that, and then putting that in my fucking 6.5 shoe.
Do you have a 6.5 shoe?
Yeah, like my hands and feet are both 6.5. That's how I measure cocks. So like when
Wow.
a guy says like, "Oh, I'm a 7" or whatever, I'll be like, "All right, here's my hand," and I'll put it right up there,
You should
like
do your foot because
erect it.
that's a good way to find out if they have a foot fetish. If they say like, yeah,
I
it's
use my
7 inch, just say take it out and then just take your. Well, don't use the foot that's damaged because they might. If they have a foot fetish, they don't want to see a damaged foot. Use the other
well, do you know?
foot.
Well, you know what I'm like interested in doing though, because like
Measuring
I
dicks with your
sent some
feet. Yeah, we're
pictures.
we're talking about that.
I've sent some pictures to someone that gave me money. Like
Was
what
it
the
Dirty
new
J?
thing is nudes, but with my feet showing, like
Oh,
the soles. So almost like my like spread eagle. There's different ways I
yeah,
could do
yeah.
that
There's
I've done
lots.
it,
Yeah.
and they love that. They love that shit. And I was like, really? I thought that would be like weird, like to have like almost like when you're the bicycle uh exercise move. It's like that.
The bicycle
They
exercise,
love
like that
that
they used to
shit.
do in the 50s, where you get on your.
When you're like sitting up, and when you're like halfway sitting up and like leaning, and then your feet are up and you move them, the bicycle exercise,
Uh huh. Uh
and you're
huh.
sitting, yeah. So they love that shit.
Yeah, because you're
So
doing a 2 for 1. So you're appealing
right.
to the feet fetish guys and the breet fetish guys. So feets and
Yeah,
breets, feets
I
and
didn't know
breets
that until
and
then I started
spiced
making
deli
money, and I was like,
meats.
holy
I'm
shit.
just saying. But here's what I would say. I'm hoping if you're giving twice as much that you're charging twice as much. Like if McDonald's started making burger chicken sandwiches, they wouldn't sell it for the price of a burger. You'd be paying for
Well, I
both.
let them negotiate. I like to do the 69 deal,
Oh,
because
very
like
clever.
how I do, like how you were sending me $69. You know what I mean? Like that's just my deal that I like to do.
Yeah, I was
And
the
then
same way
they
when I was
asked me,
13.
it's a customized photo, so they tell me like what position they want me in, and then one or two more pictures.
They wait 3 pictures for $69.
Yeah,
Holy
it's a sweet deal.
shit! Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of money. How
So,
many of those packages are you selling each week? If you could estimate, just I don't. I'm not
well,
expecting
no,
full
I just
accounting.
started
Also, it's a
like
new
what
venture.
the Chris Hansen video came out, and
Yeah,
then
and you were
people were
like,
messaging me, and they were like, "Oh,
"Let me see your
do you do
titties."
adult entertainment and stuff?" So from there, yeah.
Wait, so the Hanson video comes out, and people are seeing
And
it.
then people started messaging me and
Wow,
stuff.
and they were like, "Hey, how much to see your naked body?"
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, but in so many words. So and you're negotiating. I wouldn't negotiate if I were you, and this is only purely
Well,
if
I
I was.
negotiate because I'm a very sweet girl, and I like
Oh,
to be nice, and I like to be nice to people where I let them make the decision. You know what I mean? Like
you also
some
wish
for
people
instance,
dead
someone
too,
couldn't
though.
afford. Someone was like, I didn't want to take their money and everything, but they're like,
Mm.
oh, I want your pictures and everything, and I said, all right, I'll do one picture for $30, so it's like almost like half off or whatever. But it wasn't a full nude. It was me wearing a thong and then my ass, and then like me turned around where you could see one of my boobs.
Well, is that not full? Would you not consider that fully nude? Oh, because okay,
You
I
sound
get
like
it.
pussy and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so yeah. Anyway, yeah. So the rug, I sent you the picture. So it doesn't look bad. There's just some comment, but you could see that there's no stains if you compare pictures. I think I'm almost like at the same exact angle that I sent to you too. So last night. But yeah, so maybe I might grab some snacks. I was thinking of maybe even just doing like a couple Door Dashes or whatever,
Yeah,
just some extra money, and then picking
now.
up
Are
some
you going to be able
edibles
to do
and
that with your foot the way it is, or do you need someone to like kind of?
oh yeah, no, because I can't. I just said that I can't even put a shoe on
Yeah,
without me
yeah.
wanting to
Well, you could put
die.
on a sandal.
I don't have sandals.
Mm. Uggs.
Mm.
Uggs are
I don't.
comfy. They're
Oh, I don't have Uggs. Anyone who wears Uggs is a basic bitch, and they're ugly
wow.
and disgusting. Anyone I went to school with that wore Uggs were like the most ugliest people with no talent
What
and
if
no
what if
no like
someone what
identity.
if someone bought you the Ugg? Because I did buy
So, well,
someone.
my grandma did buy me Uggs one year because this was when it was trending, like many years ago in school.
Yeah.
And I told, because my family is very open and honest. And
Yes. And
I
yeah,
said,
and
honestly, I was like,
conservative.
oh, it's not really my style. And she said, no problem. Let's take it back and you can pick out something that you want.
And what did
And
you
then
get
that's what
instead?
we did. No. She wants to get me something that I like, you know what I mean? And she usually,
No, I said, what did you get
since then,
instead?
she always sends me yarn.
So that you can knit your own shoes. That's pretty
Well,
badass.
no, because like,
Ballet
I have my
flats.
business and but I also make stuff for myself and my
Now,
family. Last Christmas I gave I just gave everyone a scarf,
last
and
Christmas
then the
I
whole
gave you
family
my heart, and the very next day you gave it away.
and then the whole family took a picture with wearing my scarves, and it was so awesome.
Oh, that's
Like,
badass. Can I see that picture?
well, I don't have it. Everyone was taking it on like their phones.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Now I did buy Jules a pair of Uggs last year. Does that make her a
Okay, well,
basic talentless bitch?
I don't want to talk about other people, especially someone who went through a very traumatic experience and doesn't believe me, but I believe them.
But she didn't.
But
She didn't
anyway,
go through a traumatic experience. I
so
never. I
yeah,
mean,
no, I
meeting
no.
me.
Listen, I don't want to talk about her rape and everything. Like, I
She,
talked about it with people, and then I decided we shouldn't be
but
talking
she,
about it. I do feel bad, even though she doesn't believe me.
but she
I
didn't go
tell
through.
people like
There was no rape. There was,
I believe her, and she doesn't have to tell me her
but
story. She doesn't. I don't have to do the whole
but
Chris Hansen thing where she tells me every
but
detail.
there. I
I
can tell
don't
you
care
because
because
there was no.
I believe no, because I believe that she went through that, and I know it's very traumatic and everything, and I don't. It sucks. It really does suck that she doesn't believe me, but I am staying strong because I believe her. And
Yeah,
that's what fucking matters.
yeah.
Because people will fucking believe whatever they fucking want, and the crazy AZs and the fucking Tiny Dancers and everything making accusations. Tiny Dancer, she by the way,
That's
she
a
accused
Tina
people who
Tina
pay her
Turner
money.
song.
She accused people who pay her money of stalking her because they found her private social media accounts. Like, it's the internet. Everyone fucking can find your shit.
Well,
And
yeah,
then she
but
was
you
like,
don't
it's
like
weird. They
if
started
you're.
messaging me on Facebook. And I'm like, that's not stalking. So she was accusing people and then she kept taking money from, no, she would block them. And I was like, why don't you just keep taking money from them? Who cares that they found your fucking Facebook? They Google searched you and fucking found you out that way. And she's like, no, they stalked me.
Well, I
And
mean,
I'm like, what the? She did a whole video on her channel saying that she has stalkers and was hysterically
yeah,
crying.
dude,
And Steve was like,
be scary.
and Steve was like, what the fuck? Because literally, and like she sent all these crazy fucking not screenshots. She sent all these messages to Steve. Like, how I send endless messages to you? She does that too. Women are crazy, but
Women be shopping.
but her messages are literally like, "Oh, I'm so disappointed that you talked to that girl Jessie," and then being like, "If you don't talk to her, I'm going to make sure that it's going to be really bad for you," threatening him, saying like, if you continue talking with her, then it's going to be bad for you. You have to dismiss her and everything like that.
Wow.
And that's why he did the whole Twitter thing, because he was sick of people coming into his DMs. And so he was like, all right, let's tell people that we don't talk. And, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't even talk
So,
anymore. We don't even know what we argue
but,
about.
but,
The Boyz II Men
so
song.
yeah, but just crazy fucking messages and, accusations and everything. Like she and AZ has gone into Steve's DMs like like for the past 2 years, just randomly giving false information.
Hey
And he
Jesse,
was like, I know
Jesse,
that's not true because
Jesse,
I know Jess and
Jesse,
I've known Jess for
Jesse,
3 to 4 years.
Jesse.
What?
Have you ever gone to work every day? Like you work at the same place every day for a year, and you know the drive like the back of your hand, and one day you leave the house to go to work, and the next thing you know, like you're at work, and you know you drove there, but you almost have like road blindness to it, and you're like, how the fuck did we get here? Like, how did I get here? That's how I feel right
No.
now. How did we get from whatever we were talking about to Tiny Dancers and Steve McCrisey?
He's not crazy, and
No, I
like
said
he's
McCrisey. Like
a
I made
very
it like
good
Crip Talk
person, and
because that's what we
that
call him
he's
on
a
the
very good
streets.
person that I've known.
Oh,
And he's
Steve
always been
McRib.
good to people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just it, you know what I mean? And I've talked to a lot of people, about, because like accusations and stuff, and people say like, I have nothing bad to say about him. He has a lot of controversy on the internet, and they say, as do you. I'm like, this is why Steve and I still talk, because we both have people calling us literally the worst things and saying we sexual harass people and stuff like that, just saying the absolute worst that isn't true.
Does it bother
It's
you
just
that he tells?
factually incorrect.
Does it
So
bother you
that is
though
why
that he
we
tells
bond.
people that you aren't friends? Does it bother you that he tells people that? Because
No, because
like you said, the guy, right?
no,
Like,
because we discussed it. We
Jesse,
are
Jesse, can I finish my thought, please, before you
no,
answer?
because we discussed it. I
But you're
asked him. I said, "What do you consider us, like, friends or whatever?" And he said, "Well, we've known each other for years, and we talk and everything. We both bond over different things that we have some very similar situations going on.
Jesse,
I
you're
wouldn't
answering a
say we're
question I didn't get.
friends,
I
but we're
didn't get.
definitely
Yeah, you're not
all right.
friends. You're
Whatever.
not
Anyway,
foes.
so they were coming into his DMs and they were saying things that were just factually not true.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I know for a fact that's not true.
Yeah.
And he would tell them, and then they were like, well, why are you defending her? And stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And just go literally, when I say paragraphs and messages over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, like his inbox was so insane and that he literally had to he just started going on a blocking spree. And then people were like, Steve is blocking people because he's defending Jesse. Meanwhile, the whole thing was 2 years ago. I was accused of things that I didn't do. Well, just like again, but at least this time I'm accused of being so at least this time
shush me. What was 2 years ago?
Okay, so
that was last year. That was a year ago.
No, in 2020.
What happened in 2020?
I thought it was 2020.
No, it was a year ago.
Oh.
I mean,
I don't know. Everything is so busy now.
But better than me. I shouldn't know your. I mean, there was a lot of research involved, though, so I can understand why you. Would,
I don't know, but
well, ask me any questions that you have about your background. You can just ask me. I can tell you.
And then,
do you want to know what you were doing in 2016?
But the thing is, people are going to be coming out. There are videos going to be made about certain situations and everything, and yeah, I think that it's really ridiculous that Theo gets away with just going up to people and being like, "Oh, Steve McCrae is a rapist." Like when he said that to me.
Oh my God, Allen Iverson! What an ankle breaking reverse crossover you just did. You just reverse crossover, then slam dunkaroo.
So I asked the group. I said, "Can you provide evidence?" And they said, "No, you will see the police report come out." And I said, "Well, then he's not. You're calling him a rapist, but he wasn't convicted of anything, and you need to be convicted in order to do that."
Well, no, you don't need to be convicted to be a rapist. You can be a rapist without ever getting caught.
It's been 2 years since they said that, and nothing came out. And I asked him, and he's like, "I don't even know what they're talking about. They literally just make up stuff." And then they go around spreading it. And then other people are like, Did you hear that he did this? He did that, when he fucking didn't. Yeah. So anyway, so there's that. But yeah, I have to go through my vinyls.
Your vinyls? But, are you going to grab some records?
No, yeah, I have to clean some of them. I just looked.
Don't use Comet. Like, do not use Comet on your records. That's a bad idea. You'll get grooves in it.
No, but
and not the grooves that you like, not groovy grooves. Like you'll get pits in your records.
So these people have been attacking people for years, and then they admit to having sock accounts, right? That's just a fucking fact. Like AZ even did. Yeah. So after her video about me, she did a video. It was like about. I forgot, but it's literally like
Wait, can I ask you a question based on? I know it's about Steve McCrae. Hold on, it's about you were talking about Steve. Jesse, this is so rude.
And then when the FBI confirmed that they were involved, Alexis, that once they started confirming that they were involved, she literally deleted the account, but she did confess, and because she was like, I'm worried, the FBI might ask me because they're going through her devices, and they're like, oh, she was sharing whatever Nat was sending, not like decapitation videos, but she was pretending to be her.
Whoa.
And then, like I said, that no one believes that the FBI was involved. Like everyone thought it was a joke. Like I even made skits being like Katie Joy being like, oh, the FBI, I work with the FBI and stuff like that. And then we actually found out that she actually was. So,
wow.
And then,
crazy.
and then
all of this, Jesse, I gotta be honest, all of this sounds so crazy. But again, we've had this conversation. We've had this conversation before. Now I know that you didn't start calling me at 7:30 a.m. You were messaging me even earlier. I know that you weren't doing all that. Jesse.
What?
I know you weren't doing all that just so you could tell me that snakes are now known as danger noodles. There was something far more important you needed to tell me to start calling me at 7:30 in the morning.
No, I just wanted to bother you because what I really wanted was you to leave a meeting, and then I would be like, danger noodles, and then you'd be annoyed.
So you wanted me to leave a meeting and potentially lose my job, so that
your Pee Wee job.
What?
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman job.
What is a Pee Wee Herman job? As far as I know,
You know,
Pee Wee Herman didn't have a job. Pee Wee Herman was just a man child who
no, but I'm
had
saying like Pee
accumulated
Wee
great wealth.
production show, like childish bullshit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Pee Wee show, like who gives a fuck? You know what I mean?
But that was actually a really popular show with good
Pee Wee
ratings. So
Herman.
I would say calling it a Pee Wee Herman job would mean it was a very successful job full of
So
whimsy.
no, but that's not what I mean. I'm saying like it's
Like
literally
it's a successful
it's a joke. That's what
1985
I'm trying to
movie.
say. Like it's another word of saying it's a joke.
Oh,
It's a joke.
it's a joke. You could just call it a joke job.
Joke. Oh, I like that because
Or
it
like,
kind of like
yeah, because then
it
it makes more sense. And it's got
joke
that
job.
alliteration. Your joke job. Your joke job. Or you can say, hey, clown, how are things at the circus, you clown? All those things work better than Pee Wee Herman job. Right?
Yeah.
So why don't you try one of those? Why don't you try one on for size right now?
Hi, I'm Jesse, and Wes works at a joke job.
I like the way you turned it into something. I don't know what that was, but yeah, that sounded perfect. Like you were leaving a message for someone. Or yeah, what was?
Do you listen to my 1-800 number cash app thing?
What was it? Was it something that?
Oh, and did you also listen to my Chris Hansen shower videos?
No. What Chris Hansen shower videos?
Me talking about Chris Hansen while I'm in the shower.
So I'm subscribed, but not to all videos. So I guess I don't get them. I don't really know. I think I heard that if you do a lot of premieres and you don't get people to the premieres, that YouTube will stop pushing your content, and then they just don't. They will.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That's
yeah, because I guess in their minds, in their stupid minds, you're wasting people's time with the videos shorter than
I did. I don't remember how the fucking song goes. 1-800.
We're not friends. We're not foes. No migos. That song?
No, the Cash App song. 1-800. Cash App me now.
Is that a song? You made a new you made a jingle for Cash App?
Yeah, it's called Cash App song. It's
because the original jingle is don't forget the Cash App.
Don't forget about the Cash App.
No, don't don't forget the Cash App.
Just don't forget about the Cash App.
No, there's no
Send me $69, please. No, but everyone's agreeing that you owe me at least $50.
Name 10 people, and I'd like their contact information to verify that they have all said that I owe you $50, and that they also know what the question was that you got wrong.
Since I kind of was right, we should settle.
You were in no way right. You couldn't have been further from
like, hi, yes, okay. That's what I fucking meant. All right, we're done because you're disgusting and you're a pig.
What?
Can you please just send me $69? Like, I don't understand your issue. Like,
I already
really
did. Am I really sad? Am I really what?
Man, that's really sad.
What's sad?
But anywho,
no. What did you say is sad? I missed it.
Oh, I said that you're broke. And
the person begging me for money is the one talking about me being broke, Jesse.
People always want money.
That's Jesse logic.
Unless. So.
Did you say women always want money?
Yeah.
That's not true. And you don't want examples, so I won't give you any examples, but that's not true.
No, because if I would. All right. So I said since I was a kid, I have to get going. But
where are you going? I
said that I have things to get done. But so
you mean your clown car job?
Now I don't remember what I was going
to
fucking
How many other clowns are in that car, you fucking clown?
I can't fucking remember what I was going to say. You're so annoying.
How am I annoying? What did I do?
I have ADHD and I have to stay on my topic.
I have ADHD too, and I take Strattera, and it's not really doing the job.
You're annoying.
Jesse Jean. That's rude.
Can you stop calling me that?
What would you like me to call you?
Just Jesse.
Doesn't sound. That's a name that you just give people who you don't know, who aren't your buddies. We're pals. For me to just call you Jesse just groups me and everyone else. I'll just call you Jesse Jean, and then we'll just go from there.
Well, so did you want to talk about before we go? Did you want to talk about did you hurt your head while you were in the military?
What I want to talk about is the idea that I proposed last night, which is the all new trivia show. The all-new trivia show starring
the
all-new trivia show starring you, where each week you have a chance to win money.
Show. I'm just not doing.
Well, okay. How about a different kind of just a game show? some
I'm
sort
not
of
doing it. My foot is throbbing and I'm
your
just
foot will
sad.
not be involved at all in the game show. It will not be called Sweet Feats, where you talk about people's world record while showing off your feet. It will not be that. Or covering your feet in like a variety of toppings, and then people have to blindfold taste test your feet and say what is on your feet. We won't do that. It'll be a game show.
Well,
Uh,
that's the thing is people love like I was thinking of doing this because I saw like how popular it is for to like to stomp on like different things like grapes or pie, and
oh,
then you
like
have
I
to
Love
blindfold
Lucy.
and
Yeah,
then
that
you
was
have
a
to say
classic
what you
episode.
stepped on.
Yeah, grapes, eyeballs. If you a
Men love that.
Halloween where you put men love where you step on things and they have to guess what you stepped on.
Yeah. It's
Mm.
a huge popular thing and I didn't even know. And I
Well, I
was
mean,
like, holy
actually,
fucking shit,
if you
that's
look
wild.
at the fetish, like crushing is a low. Some some people do love it, and so you're looking at a supply and demand thing. There's not a lot of crushing stuff
Yeah,
because
but I know, but the thing is that
yeah,
the
you know better
freakier you
than me.
get, the more money that a sick person will give you. That's just a
Well, I don't know
fact.
if you
And
would
I'm
call
just
them sick people. I don't know if you'd want to call your clients
okay.
sick people,
So
but yes, the more
but
obscure the fetish, the more you can charge because of supply and demand. Like if you're just making straight regular porn, you're going to be able to charge way less for it than if it's like a dude in a bear suit, fucking a
well, it
kangaroo
depends
with
because I
knives
have
coming
Sims
out of
that
not a
like
real
think that
kangaroo. That would be
it depends though because I have Sims that like just love me how I am and everything, and they just think
mm-hmm.
I'm wonderful,
Yeah, of
amazing,
course.
and like crazy talented and stuff. And
Yeah.
it doesn't even fucking matter. Like one guy had me fucking play guitar naked.
Wow. Like
So
Jenny
it
from
you know what I mean?
Forrest Gump. Yeah.
But it's just like everyone has like their own thing or whatever, and they ask me, and like I would never divulge their information or whatever because it's some
Never.
subscriber
You would
come into
never
my chat.
ever divulge my okay, anyone else's information
But like
or
anyone that like
clobber.
yeah, people who like come into chats and
Yeah.
stuff, people who are in the
Other people.
community, stuff like that.
Certain
So
people are guaranteed to never ever be have their information shared by you. Certain people.
oh, did I tell you that I really for Halloween I think I'm gonna get a genie costume.
Are you really? Now, you know who would like that?
I
A
know,
genie
right?
fucker. Yeah. A genie fucker would really
So
like that.
and then wear my hair in a high ponytail and I might go to Claire's and try to look for hoop earrings,
Now,
clip-ons.
do you have your ears
He
pierced?
asked me the first thing he asked me, he said, do you have hoop earrings? And I
Yeah.
was like, no.
You don't have your ears pierced, do you?
No, because when I was
Yeah,
a
your parents told you
kid,
have to wait
they
until you.
took me to they forced me to get it done and I was like traumatized and like I was like screaming and crying
Yeah.
in the mall. And I was like, I know. I was like, they forced me down in the chair and they did it to me.
Oh my
So
God, they
sick.
forced you down?
They forced me in this chair when I was a fucking kid. I was screaming. I didn't want to do it.
Did the
And they
lady have
held
an
me
East German
down. They held my
accent and they implanted a chip in your ear?
no, my parents held me.
Oh, that's different. Okay. I didn't see that movie.
And then, but then, literally like 2 months later, or whatever, I took them out on my own. And then my mom was like pissed because they were like closing in or whatever. But like, because she's like, I want you to get it done when she was like, I wanted you to get it done when you were a baby so you wouldn't remember it. And I was like, I remember every fucking moment from that fucking
How
day.
old were
We
you?
had Aunt Annie's pretzels at 12 o'clock
Wow. So you do have a good memory for some things, just not other things.
for traumatic events, apparently. I
Well,
guess I have like,
not all traumatic
oh,
events.
well, yeah, no, like just
Certain
detail. Well,
traumatic
at the
events.
actual happenings, yeah,
Well,
those things like Joey that I can't even sleep at night and I have to like take edibles and stuff because I literally can't close my eyes. Like I
because of
have to
it.
stare either at a wall or on my phone or read a book. I have to keep my eyes open until I literally pass out because when I close my eyes, I see what happened to me and it's just, and it's, then my heart starts pounding a lot and then I feel like I have to smoke more weed and it's a never ending cycle for a night. So that way I try to, keep myself, my mind busy and like I'll go on Discord, I'll chat with people, I'll message people, go on Snapchat, send some
You should
noodles
read
while I'm
books.
on.
I mean, because all that has been tested. Being on your phone is like the best way to keep yourself awake. If you really want to you should read a book.
Well, no, I would not. It's not even being on my phone. Like I'll like put like an interrogation on or something, and then like just like look around my room and like dream about it or something. Like because like I have a very amazing imagination. Actually, this was kind of crazy. So when my psych test that I had done, they asked me like I don't remember verbatim, but they were like, what is something that I forgot what was the question, but basically my answer was that I can make movies in my head and like have different characters and have reoccurring dreams where I
You mean
make
an
up TV
imagination?
shows.
Yeah, that's called an
I
imagination.
make up I make up TV shows and
Oh
stuff in
yeah.
my head, and then I'll like continue the episodes, and they say that's very rare. And like I've asked people and they say like no, they're like I close my eyes and they think of a movie that's already made, and I'm like really, you can't
Really?
like make up a fucking thing.
Wow.
So yeah, but they like an active imagination. um so yeah. Any hoodle with the side of soup. But I should get going. I really have to drink water because I've been talking a lot.
Where are you going?
Um, what?
Where are you going?
Pick some snackaroonies
Where are you gonna
for my.
where are you gonna go to get your snacks?
I don't know, but like I am craving making a vegan nacho like
Vegan porkless
little
bites?
fiesta.
What are vegan nachos?
With vegan cheese, vegetables, vegan sour cream,
You
um,
can just use
you
Greek
know,
yogurt instead of vegan
oh,
sour cream.
and beans if I want. I haven't decided yet. And I really have to. And
Vegan
I
beans?
have to pick up drinks because okay, so I love drinking water. I really, really, really do. But I
Crave
also
garden
enjoy
salsa sun chips. Have you had those
like
with the Celsius?
oh my God. Yes, I love that's like my favorite combination, definitely Celsius and the sun chips.
The
Um,
garden salsa? Have you
when
had you know who loves the garden salsa?
when I was younger, like all
Hmm.
right, so like a couple years ago, I
Yeah, back.
stopped eating sun chips so much because I had like such a
Well, they
crazy
call you Jesse Sunshine.
I yeah, well, yeah, that's what my family was like calling me, and that's why my
They would say
one
it
of my
like that.
emails is just sunshine,
Was it Jesse
and it's all
Sunshine at AOL.com?
yeah. Why did someone give you that info?
I'm not going to say where we found that, where I may or may not have found that information. But I told you, if you have any questions about your timeline, uh, if
But
any questions about your
and
timeline going
so
back
oh
to
yeah, because
2012,
it's
just let me know.
oh, and it won't let me log in. It won't let me log in to even check emails because so I was signing up for like free trial stuff and like when you run out on your email, you have to use a different email. So like I went to log in and then it said I had to log into this other email that I made as a joke as at a sleepover. And
What was that
like
email address?
it's such a long story.
Well,
But
you can just tell me
I
you
also
can just tell me the end
Tom
part.
Tom Welling is hot 94.
Who's Tom Welling?
And he played Clark Kent in Smallville.
What's Smallville?
Super the Superman show about his teenage life when like
What?
when he was
There was a show about Superman's teenage life?
yeah, and like his school and everything, and there was like the freaks and geeks
Oh
and
my God!
stuff.
Tell
And
me everything.
no, I mean no, you're I think I'm talking about something else. Oh yeah, so the screen names or whatever the email. So I was trying to log on to Jesse Sunshine, and then it told me that I needed to go on to another email to confirm. So then I go to that email to log on, and it says I had to go to another email that I don't know the fucking password because that was made at a sleepover, and it was like
Wait,
someone else fucking made
did you
it.
really have Nuggies? I mean, sorry, did you really have Jesse Sunshine? Because Nuggies is the one who told me that, and I thought Nuggies was just fucking around.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm telling you. Like she goes to all of my fucking emails and everything. She messages me Instagram, Skype, every fucking where. It's fucking weird.
She's
I
messaging
don't
you
know
everywhere.
why.
How does she
But then
message you?
she always starts her message. She was like, "Listen, I know how things are." She always says the same thing because she knows that she probably sees that it says unread, and then maybe she copies and pastes. Maybe she has whatever she says, and it's like almost
Probably a Word
almost
document.
sentence by sentence.
Yeah, it's probably a Word
But
doc.
I only see so the notification comes up on my screen, but I don't actually open up the emails or anything. Like it pops up on it just pops up on my like homepage or
are they
whatever.
aggressive?
Well, like I said, the only things that I could see because it only gives you like the first like sentence or whatever, and it's always like listen, something, something, something. Listen, it's always listen, comma, something, something, something.
Listen.
So like I know that how things are going on. Like that's how like most of them started and everything.
Oh my God.
So I went live and I told her to stop like messaging me or whatever. And what did she fucking do after?
What?
She says, "Why did you go? I get a notification. why did you go live saying that I'm messaging you every day? I'm not messaging you every day. And I'm like, but it's almost like every
God
other
damn
fucking
it,
day.
Nuggets. Damn it. Hey, when
So
let's cut through all this red tape that is the taxation on our
no, but
friendship
I have
here.
to go though.
Oh, I
I
know.
really
Yeah, so I'm
no,
fast
I really
forwarding.
have to go right
Yes,
now,
look, I have
Corey.
10 seconds. It'll take 10 seconds.
No,
When are we
listen, you
streaming
ruined
again?
my life. I don't want to talk to you because you ruined people's lives and you ruined my life. Bye.
I'm almost positive mom or dad was at the top of the stairs, tapping their foot and wondering why it's 2:00 and she has not gone to work yet. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so I just wanted to say one more fucking thing. Well, I have a lot to say to you, but I have a lot to say to you. All right, but seriously though, so you said, oh, you know everything about my life. Do you realize that I'm a hippie, so I barely shared my life on social medias?
What are you talking
Like I only
about?
had them to be able to contact people and post lyrics sometimes.
No,
So you think you know everything about me when I barely would fucking post? Like I
just
literally even forgot that I had a fucking Facebook, and then I like literally logged on. Um,
Jesse, that was a joke. It was
one
just
day.
a joke. I was
So
just messing
you're
with you.
so you think you know me, but you don't. And even if you did, even if I did post information, you don't know me because that's just ridiculous to say.
Jesse,
So
it was
you're
a
a
joke.
disgusting pig
It was a joke. I
and
was
you
just
need to
messing
die.
with you. Jesse.
I'm just saying that you think that you know everything about me, but
No,
you
it was a
don't.
joke. I keep telling you, I was just messing with you. It was a joke. I didn't even
Oh,
think you were listening to me because you were just talking over me. So I was just joking with you.
oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought you were serious. I literally been like hyper triggered
Well,
since you said that.
can you take back that you wish I would die?
No, because you did ruin my life.
I look how good your life is. You're talking to me. You got a
No, you're literally a disgusting human fucking pig. Well, you're not even human. You're a pig.
oh
So
oh. Pigs are very
and
clean
the world
animals.
should know, like literally you need to start telling people, like you should tell Brittany, oh, I send my subscribers sex toys, and then like I had them send me photos and videos of them and stuff like that, and told them to use a dildo to try to stretch out so you could prepare for my dick.
I
You should tell people, you should be honest with people about that. Like I'm honest and I tell people about that and I show my screenshots to people and everything. And because like no one, like Marks didn't even believe me at first. I was like, he was like, all right, okay. He did okay,
Jesse,
or KK, right?
you
And
under
then I started showing him everything, and he was like,
Jesse,
holy shit, you're not lying. And I was like, exactly.
Jesse,
So
you
that's all I
under
have to say. You disgusting fucking pig.
hello.
Nuggets just fucking came into my Discord and shit. So she's taking screenshots of my pictures and saying I Photoshop and shit. Just can you fucking tell her to stop? It's fucking disgusting.
Wait, who is it?
Nuggets, of course.
I have
And the fact that she used her actual like photo is like disturbing, that she didn't even, I guess she, because she didn't want to use the sock account or whatever, because then you'll ask her and she'll be like, yeah, that was me, because I guess she doesn't care anymore. But I think that's, it's disgusting. So yeah, I didn't Photoshop, but I edited a picture because I didn't like the background, and then it was showing my boobs look too small from the angle or whatever in the dress. So I just made my boobs look bigger, how they actually look like. But then she's like, oh, you Photoshop all your pictures because you're so ugly and everything. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then you know what she did?
what?
The heart emoji thing that she does with the heart and the swoop thing, and like being like, you don't need to change yourself, you're beautiful. Like, can you just tell her to fucking stop? She's literally this obsessed with me. I actually, it's kind of crazy. I haven't had any communication from her in like 2 or 3 fucking days, and obviously it's every other fucking day. I'm telling you, it's
Are you sure
insane.
it was
It's
the real
insane.
nuggets or was it like a sock nugget, a fake nuggets?
No, it was her because it was a picture from her private account that I know, and I checked, and no one else knows. No one else comments or likes or anything on her photos.
Wait, you've seen Nuggets private.
I've told you this so many times. That's why how I know that she goes by she her. That's I've told you that.
Can you
All right,
send me?
I gotta go. Sorry, my mom's right. Bye.
Oh, hi, hello, Mrs. Moore. It's what's most, Jesse. Aw.